Yo, what up YouTube? Welcome back to the video. Today's video, I'm showing you guys the fastest way to get better with Gibraltar. Now, a lot of people struggle with getting better with Gibby, and that's for the simple fact that they either focus on their aim, they try to constantly grind rank with friends, try to be the best teammate they possibly can be, and that's not the way to really learn Gibby. The best way to learn Gibby is playing no-field duos, and I'll be showing you guys exactly why that is the best way and the fastest way to learn Gibby in this video right here, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so in these clips I'll be showing you guys pretty much the fastest way to get better at Gibraltar, and the fastest way is playing no-field duos and just throwing bubble down in every fight you possibly can. So right here in this fight in particular, this dude gets absolutely turned on, clean with it, and right here what I do is I throw my bubble right on the knock guy. The reason you want to do that is because their teammate is going to play a little more aggressive because they don't want you to thirst their boy that's down. So, throw a bubble right on top of them, play around it for a little bit, and you don't always have to play in the bubble. That's the best thing about being a Gibraltar is you're kind of want to play unpredictable. If you are a predictable Gibraltar, you're going to get absolutely slapped in the bubble. So right here, poke out a little bit, realize the damage, and I just want to go ahead and push. He was not expecting me to leave my bubble. That's what I wanted. Now I'm just doing like a bunch of, EVA damage, per usual. That's a clean knock. So
It's been a struggle too.
one thing you want to always do as well as right here in this clip is you always want to try to use weapons that you don't think would be good in the bubble, but they actually are. Bow check is one of the weapons that can actually be really clean in the bubble. Right here, I'm trying to thirst them. I'm a bot lord though. Go ahead and bub, and I get a good positioning. So whenever you play these no-field duos, you always need to think about your positioning. This helps so much for ranked. When you're in those clutch situations, both your teammates are down, you have to clutch up a 1v2. No filling duos helps out with that tremendously. It boosts up your confidence. As soon as your bubble goes down, you should get immediate confidence that you're better than the person that you're fighting against. And this is the kind of position you always want whenever someone's like in this particular area. Go ahead and back up so you can see that clean bow shot to the mouth. Bow feels crispy, I'm not gonna lie. When you get those headshots in the bow with a bow, it's clean with it. So GG's in that part. And again, another thing is just again survivability. If you can survive a long time in your bubble, like if you can last the whole 12 seconds, that's absolutely huge for you and your teammates. Because let's say you get to the fight first, or next thing you know, someone's right on top, you didn't hear the footsteps, perfect Apex, and you just got a bubble. So first thing you want to do, bubble, try to move around from one side to the other side, and just survive the 12 seconds as long as you possibly can. I'm not saying just constantly move without shooting. Try to shoot in between. And if you can last the whole time your bubble's down, that's absolutely solid. Your teammate's already there helping you, and that team's more than likely dead. So again, survivability is key also when you're trying to do these no-field duos. Always do bubble pushing like right here. Just try to play aggressive. It doesn't matter if you go down again. Just focus on big numbers and positioning the entire time. Like right there, that was his huge positioning. I shot him. Looking at that man's now. As you see right here, I go forward and I immediately cut back because I know he's going to shoot. So beautiful. Look at that dodge right there. And as soon as he goes in, I'm going out. So he's shooting inside too. So perfect bubble movement's key is constantly moving in and out. Trying to think exactly where they're going to go. If you know they're going to go inside to shoot you, just try to go outside, time it perfectly, and you won't take any damage. And just put them down. So again, that was just a clean little 1v2 situation in the bub, and in the close quarters too. It's kind of hard to do that whenever you don't have that much room to work with in the bub. But it feels solid. This is another thing, people really don't expect this from Gibbies, and that's being like, have some little movement right there. That's a little controller movement, but it's still kind of solid. So just again, jump around, constantly move around. You don't have to just stand there like a statue with your arm shield up. Just constantly move around, jump on obstacles, jump around them, whatever you can do. Melee them out right there, huge, 154. And again, it's all about the timing. And again, it doesn't matter if you die. Right here, I want to go for the shield swap, but I'm a bot and I died. But again, it doesn't really matter if you die or not. Just constantly just get in fights, throw your bubble down, and I promise you, you will improve so fast, like even in a week. Just 3 days playing no-field duos. You can play with friends, of course. It doesn't really matter. I just recommend duos. It's probably the easiest and the best way to improve. Again, putting it down with the Mozam. And right there, that's another technique you need to start doing as well. Even though I get absolutely hammered, don't worry about it. Whenever you're shooting, you always want to kind of back up. If you know your arm shield's down or you're going to get hit a lot, start backing up as you're shooting. It's a little awkward with like Mozambiques and Evas. But again, right there's the movement. You just want to slide in, be unpredictable. But again, just constantly move around, be unpredictable. Whenever you start to get shot a lot, start to move backwards as you're shooting so you can get back out of the bubble or in the bubble, whatever it is, to avoid more damage. Again, don't worry about going down. You're fighting two people at a time. You're not supposed to win these fights. It just helps you improve whenever you have to actually get in that situation. Another thing, right there, I died. So right after that, I got absolutely slapped. But it still looked clean because I got these two guys right here. And it's all about like taking your time. Like I'm taking my time with my shots. As you see, like my first initial shot, I'm just taking my time. ADSing, hit him for a clean 72. I go back inside, but I don't want to stay there too long because I know there's teammates right there. So inside, back out, hit him for 81, and I reposition myself. I stop, reposition myself, and think about exactly where he is. And you can take your time as Gibby. That's the beautiful thing about the bubble, is taking your time. With other characters, you don't really have that option to sit there and think. With Gibby, it's a mind game. You're constantly playing chess with people, you know? Again, take my time, hit him for clean 113, go in, go back out, and get that movement, and just blast him again. So that's why I recommend the PK and the bub. If you're doing these no-fill duos, use the PK, use the flatline, R9, use those things in the bubble, and I promise you improve extremely fast. And also, make sure you're meleeing. Try to practice your melee while you're playing these duos, because, when you die, it doesn't really matter. That's the one thing I always done ever since I even kill grinded. I just never really cared if I died. I just want to improve, get more kills, and get better at the game. Best way to do that is don't worry about your deaths. When it comes to ranked, of course you want to worry about it, but in these no-fill duos, not so much. So hopefully this video helped you guys out a lot. I promise you, if you guys keep doing this, you will improve extremely fast. I've had multiple people always tell me they've improved so fast just by doing this simply. People have gotten their 20 bombs or 4Ks by doing this, that they struggle to get 2K or 3K, whatever it is, and they got their 4K. Absolutely huge. So hopefully this helps. And let me know how much this helps you guys improve, or if you guys have done this before, if you heard me tell you guys this, let me know how much this has actually helped you, so the people that read the comments, they know how much it helps. So I appreciate you guys. See you guys in the next video. Peace.